Ricky Fenson may not be a household name like Mick Jagger or Keith Richards, but his contributions to the early days of the Rolling Stones are significant. As a bassist in the vibrant London music scene of the early 1960s, Fenson played a key role in the British blues explosion that would give rise to the world-famous rock band. Born on May 22, 1945, Fenson's musical journey began in a London filled with raw blues and American R&B records, where young musicians sought to bring the authentic sounds of Muddy Waters and Chuck Berry to British audiences. In the early 60s, Fenson became a member of Blues Incorporated, a band formed by the influential Alexis Corner, often seen as the father of British blues. This band served as a training ground for many future stars of the British invasion, including members who would go on to form the Rolling Stones. It was here that Fenson crossed paths with the likes of Brian Jones, Mick Jagger, and Charlie Watts, musicians who shared his passion for the blues. During this period, Fenson played bass alongside these budding legends in various informal jam sessions and gigs, helping to lay the groundwork for what would become one of the greatest rock bands in history. Although Fenson's time with the Rolling Stones was brief, he contributed to the group during their formative phase. He played with them during some of their early live shows in 1962, back when the lineup was still evolving and the band was finding its distinctive voice. His bass work provided a solid foundation during these embryonic days, allowing the Stones to hone their blues-inspired sound before they became the rock and roll icons known today. By the time the Stones solidified their lineup and rose to stardom, Fenson had moved on to other projects, but his involvement in those formative days remains a crucial part of the band's early history. Following his time with the Rolling Stones, Ricky Fenson continued to work as a musician, playing bass with other bands and collaborating with various artists within the British blues scene. He worked with influential figures like Cyril Davies, another major player in the blues movement, and remained a respected bassist among his peers. Although he never reached the heights of fame enjoyed by his early bandmates, Fenson's role in the British blues revolution is undeniable. His dedication to the genre and his work in the early 1960s played a part in paving the way for the British invasion that would take the world by storm. Fenson's career is a reminder that not every contributor to a legendary band's history is in the spotlight, yet their influence can be felt in the music. His passion for blues and his technical skill helped shape the British rock landscape, leaving a legacy that echoes in the gritty, bluesy sound of the Rolling Stones and countless other bands that followed. Ricky Fenson's story is one of dedication to the craft of music and the behind-the-scenes influence that helped birth a new era of rock and roll.